Wars rarely begin with a single shot. More often, they begin with tensions, small sparks that spread until the world is engulfed in flames. Today, those sparks are already burning. But could they lead us to the unthinkable? World War III. The story begins with Israel and Iran. Hezbollah attacks from Lebanon escalate into all-out war. Iran threatens to close the Strait of Hormuz, cutting off global oil supplies. The United States deploys naval fleets, while Russia and China quietly supply Iran with weapons and intelligence. Meanwhile, in Eastern Europe, Russia intensifies its war in Ukraine. A Russian missile, intended for Ukraine, lands on Polish soil. NATO debates but finally invokes Article 5, pulling the alliance into direct confrontation. Cyberattacks cripple Europe's power grids and banking systems, sparking panic. At the same time, China imposes a blockade on Taiwan, cutting off vital trade routes. The US and its allies send warships, raising the risk of direct conflict. North Korea seizes the moment, firing missile tests and threatening Japan and South Korea with nuclear strikes. The Pacific becomes another war front, dividing US forces. At the same time, China imposes a blockade on Taiwan, cutting off vital trade routes. The US and its allies send warships, raising the risk of direct conflict. North Korea seizes the moment, firing missile tests and threatening Japan and South Korea with nuclear strikes. The Pacific becomes another war front, dividing US forces. Neutral nations in Africa, the globe fractures Latin America into two blocks, and South Asia face US, mounting pressure NATO, to choose sides. Israel, Japan, sanctions and counter-sanctions destroy the global economy. Russia, food China, shortages North and Korea, chaos spread Iran, worldwide. As conventional wars drag on, desperation sets in. Russia hints at using tactical nuclear weapons. North Korea threatens long-range nuclear strikes. Leaders warn each other, but the chain of deterrence is breaking. Humanity edges closer to pressing the button. From the Middle East to Europe, from the Pacific to cyberspace, the world is more divided, more armed, and more unstable than at any point since the Cold War. Whether this ends in peace, or the next World War, depends on decisions made in the shadows today. And if history teaches us anything, it's that great wars never begin when the world is ready, but when the world is distracted.